So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Signore e
A
signori,
clear night,
benvenuti
all
allo
the
Stadio
ingredients for a
Olimpico.
showcase
Oggi si
game
incontrano.
that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, such a clever touch. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy, team.
He's through on goal here. That's going to go a long way. Havertz. Alanova. Saka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Havertz. Havertz gets flagged offside. Roma. And it's Owen. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Chooses to go cross-field. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Cortese. Now it's Lukaku. DiMarco. It's Tielemans. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Tielemans. That is a great kick out. Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And we have liftoff! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how...
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Tavares, in towards the back stick. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got Saka! Cortese.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Disappointed with that.
Galatasaray really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Can he get onto this? And he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Bruno Tavares. Gilberto Silva. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Oh, strongly challenged there. Matheus Nunes. DiMarco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good play through for the wide man. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. That's a booking. Always looked it. DiMarco looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. We'll put a corner here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lukaku. Pellegrini. There's a look up and delivers. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And it's been taken short. Fortatus and a header! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected.
There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The normal. Matches Nunes. And it's Lukaku. Fratesi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Batistuta. DiMarco finding himself in space. Good-looking ball. Matches Nunes. Somewhat off target. Havertz. That has been slung wide. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now it's Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's ended up in no man's land. Well, there's the clearance. That is good alertness. Matches Nunes. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he cuts out the supply. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
This
recupero.
is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Belanova. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. And that is a little undercooked. Gilberto Silva. Space for him to turn and look. Tavares. Great ball. There's the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. And we are
Signore e
up to
signori,
the
vi
break.
invitiamo a bere in modo responsabile. Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato.
Clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back. Back on the way then. It's not gone well. Tielemans. And it's Belanova. To Havertz. Saka has the space to scheme. Nuno Tavares. Pellegrini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Nunes. This is a promising build-up. He's seen that early. Used the second sixth sense.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Pellegrini. Takes the shot! And now it's a race for the ball. Cut it out.
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Pellegrini with the short one. He's hit it long, but astray. Galatasaray has the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Saka. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Played into the box. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bruno Tavares.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Well, they put it back in a hurry. Gently done. Rex Owen. Matheus Nunes. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross. Maragashvili deals with that nice and simple. Saka. And he's being shifted off it. Shifted upfield, tries to pass it through. Bruno Tavares. Rex Owen. Oh, good spread. Matheus Nunes. Lovely feet. And he's in on goal. Lukaku! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka. Can he get it through? And it's Saka. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Beckenbauer. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Lukaku. And the counter is on. And it's Nunez. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 77.
So we have
Lascia il
movement
campo
on
per
both
il
benches.
numero 10.
So we have
Attenzione,
a
un
breakthrough.
cambio.
Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had it taken off him, Tavares. Aims to win, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 1, numero 78. Lasciano il campo per il numero 86, il numero 62. Cambio di giocatori.
Kerkez. Samaseku. And it's Fratesi. Zielinski. Spread to the right. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's gone for a throw-in. Gilberto Silva. Fratesi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Throw-in. Kerkez. Berenguer picks it up out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rokuye.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodrigo with acres of space
Il
out
quarto
wide.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Goes for a shot! And surely now, the results beyond doubt. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Signore e signori, vi
voted
ricordiamo
man
che
of the match,
parcheggiare
and
nell'area
deservedly
circostante lo
so.
stadio è severamente proibito.
Well, from
Siete
behind
pregati
Jim, that is
di
some
usare
win,
le
isn't it?
apposite
This has
aree di
been a
parcheggio.
very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.